Hi, it's Joy. It's early in the morning and I want to talk about the Guardian. This is kind of a part two to the devil. I'm doing a series on the devil and what he represents in society, cultural, spiritual, definitely what he represents in the tarot deck. So the Guardian, this will probably be the next segment to it. The Guardian is pretty much he likes to operate in men. He can operate in anyone, but particularly for women who are spiritual, or women who are about to do something great or help other women to get like a foothold in society, to get some type of security, confidence. If you're helping other women, the devil will go after you. I mean, the devil likes to break up families, but definitely he doesn't like women to be strong in society. So he attacks the heart of the family, and any kind of family, all families, and he attacks women's self-esteem and confidence levels. So if oftentimes when women are in relationships, a guardian will be sent in, in the guise of like a boyfriend, a male figure. It could be like a family member, but watch what the things that they say. If it seems like not their character all of a sudden, and they're just kind of attacking your self-esteem. So here's my cat. It's Bebe. But yeah, Bebe, she's suffering from some self-esteem herself. Devil was messing with her too. I have other cats here, so she's been having fights with one of the male cats, and it's kind of like all of a sudden. And she was definitely a cat that had high self-esteem in the beginning, and so now it's like I'm trying to build her up and nurture her and build her back up. But yeah, apparently these recent fights with my younger cat has kind of got her, stifled a bit with her self-esteem. So just an example, like even in animals. I'm sorry. So I'm like petting her at the same time. Even in animals, the devil will try to uproot things, and it's really about the energy. It's like the fear that they feed off of, but definitely they don't like social harmony. That kind of energy disrupts their, I'm speaking like the guardian, the devil. It's an order. It's it's an order of beings. They don't like social harmony because they can't feed off of that. It's too high of energy on the planet, and that's not good for them. So they like to have things in kind of chaotic, discord situation. If it's not like that, if you don't have a home like that and you keep everything pretty positive and you keep everyone positive, they'll leave. Like the devil entities, the guardians, they have to leave. Even within people you're dealing with, you'll notice, whoever you're with, most of the time women who are doing something high and mighty for themselves, or maybe they're trying to get a higher position in work or whatever, like they're really go-getters, but then all of a sudden it's like the devil comes in, it just seems off. Your male friend, your male or it could be your friend, your girlfriend. It's just like things are said. It's like, what's going on? Well, it's because, you're trying to do something important. And so it just seems like out of the blue, just all these negative things just happening. And it works through people. It's like they look for like little potholes, little keyholes to get in within people. And it's basically messed with their head. It's no joke. So, for women out there, if you're going through things, if you suspect your boyfriend could be a guardian, like the energy of the guardian beings within the man, using the man to uproot you, definitely meditate on that. And definitely, and if that's so, if you were someone who was in a higher state of mind before you met this person, or before you met these people, then, you know, maybe you should raise up your frequency. And when you start doing positive things and you know the game and you just kind of like try to detach emotionally, like, look, I have to keep pursuing my dream. I have to keep my mission. If my mission is to help women, I have to keep my mission. Like, they can't touch you. You know, it's all about what you allow with your emotions. And slowly, surely, they'll be phased out of your life. You know, they'll grow distant and distant if those energies are really connected to that person. If that person feeds the energies of the devil, like, yeah. But if it's kind of a blip, like the devil's just like cruising, just a moment within that person, you know, maybe that person got weak, then you don't have to worry so much. I would just like pray over them. Pray for them, get them into a spiritual bath or something. They'll be fine. But that's all dependent on, you know, on the people. If you have people who are like prone to negative thinking, the devil can go in them in and out. So you also have to be aware of your circle, your inner circle, and are you around people who are attracting poison in your life all the time? So this, you know, if this is resonating with you, if this is something that speaks true, if you're trying to do something right with your life, then you definitely want to listen. If this has no consequence and you're just, you know, cruising, you don't even know what you want to do, then most likely the devil will kind of not really focus on you so much. You're kind of already, it's like when you're unfocused and you don't know what you're supposed to do, you know, you pretty much are working in line with their system. So you're kind of like, you know, you're aiding and abetting the devil's system here in the world. But so anywho, devil, they're in charge of certain beings. It's sort of like a faction, like a title, but yeah, they pretty much just like our energy. They just need the energy. But definitely tries to uproot families, because families is the first line of defense against the world. If you have a strong family, it can protect you against the world and help you be a better, well-rounded person to experience the world. And when other people are around you, they get your energy. So it's just like you're healing the world just by being yourself. They don't like that. So because it's a very simple thing that we humans can do if we could keep social cohesion within our family and relationships, and just be ourselves. That energy of harmony translates outward, and it affects other people. It affects the planet in a positive way. So just doing that thing, they gotta have everybody fighting and yelling and screaming, and definitely if you're a female that's trying to do something high. In terms of her career, or, you know, if you are a missionary of sort and you just want to help, you want to help people in general, especially women, you know what I mean, with confidence and stuff like that, self-esteem, they'll get you. At least they'll try to get you through some significant other or someone that's close to you, maybe a friend. So just be aware. But like I said, if you're just coasting in life, you don't really know what you're doing, you're already in the system of the devil matrix. You know, you're of no consequence. It's only when you start to focus on finding out who you are, and like you really know, like, this is what you want to do, this is who you are, and you're sticking to it, that's when the Agent Smiths will start to come out within people. And it'll be pretty scary, because it'll be like not even your loved ones' characteristics or personality. And yeah, they can get inside people who are pretty like weak spiritually or prone to negative thinking. They don't have or a strong conscious awareness of what's going down. But yeah, they can get in your loved ones if they're not protected. So just to understand what's going on, and you know, it's just kind of really a battle for yourself to be strong, like to work on your inner strength, and just know what's going on, and not hold any bad blood between family members or friends or whatever. Because in honesty, a lot of times people are just kind of unaware of what's going on. They think they're doing it, but in actuality, a lot of times, if you're not spiritually connected, you're totally unaware of the entities that are in and out of your house or in and out of you, that are in your mind, affecting your emotions, manipulating your emotions, if they can't get in your mind, or if they can't direct your thoughts or whatever. So most people are unaware of it. You have to really kind of use your intuition, your little psychic intuition, and just really be on this tip of like, I have to always be spiritually free and aware of what's going on around me. And if you keep your frequency of mind a certain caliber, like these are the type of thoughts or this type of thinking I think, for instance, I'm always going to be thinking positive, higher minded type stuff, then they can't get in, they can't penetrate that. That's like that's a frequency that's too positive. What they could do though is, if they can't get in your conscious mind because of like your habitual way of thinking, then they could try to exploit your emotions. So whoever you're really close to emotionally, they'll mess up their lives to get at you indirectly. It's deep. So they could do that too. So I'm just saying, when you have your mission, when you start off your mission, be diligent, be focused, and don't get distracted even when it seems like crazy things are happening to other people. Apologize, say I'm sorry, it's going on, but I have to stay true to my mission, because I feel like demons are trying to stop me, and I'm just gonna have to pray for you, pray you through the whole thing, but I'm just gonna have to keep on my track until it's done. So yeah, you have to say it with some true courage, and you know what I mean? Like, if you say it with truth, people might really try to get at you and pull at your heartstrings, but if you really believe in what you're saying, like, the truth penetrates, and that entity that's using that person that you love, it'll back off. It can't say much more. It's like you commanded it with spiritual truth, authority, with your words. So that is, I wanted to say, is that a part 2 or part 3? So that's basically the devil guardian, and how it works with women and families, and just more information on them there. So hope that helps everyone. Good morning.